Let's talk about some rain and snow and colder temperatures that are going to be coming on in for your Thanksgiving week. This video is brought to you by Snow Plow News, all the information about the snow and ice management industry. We have this frontal boundary that's stretched across portions of Michigan, Ontario, back into Missouri. It's going to continue to move off towards the southeast slowly with a good round of rain. Warm temperatures out ahead of it, so this will all be rain until you get into portions of the far upper Midwest and mainly across portions of Ontario. That will be where the snow is, but you can see that frontal boundary. Nothing too heavy with rain, no severe weather really expected with that. It'll bring rain across portions of the Great Lakes, mid-Atlantic into the northeast, and then behind it much colder air, and that's going to allow for the lake effect snow machines to certainly fire up. This does not look like a major snow event, and it won't be too long lasting as we get that rain to move off the U.S. eastern coast. We'll see a little rain and snow showers in the higher elevations of the northern Rockies after that, and then calming things down with a nice pressure gradient, so breezy conditions out across the middle portion of the country. Snow will be decent in spots once you get far north. We're talking about north of the major southern Canadian cities for the most part, but several inches certainly possible north of that. Great Lakes do have the chance for some snow. We're talking a couple inches in those favored high elevation snowbelt areas with not too much outside of that. Maybe isolated amounts heavier than that. The next pattern as we go into next week will be a trough of low pressure likely setting up across the northern plains into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. That will allow for some cold air to come on down at times, and that pattern overall into late November and early December will be kind of similar, where we have this strong jet stream dipping across portions in the middle of the country in towards the Tennessee and Ohio valleys and then up into the northeast. So that will allow for some of those cold air paths to flow into this area. Now notice jet stream's lifted way north off towards the west, so that means warm air likely, and the jet stream's not going to buckle too far into the plains. So we're expecting that cold air again kind of the upper Midwest and off towards the northeast at times. So let's take you through as we go through the end of the weekend in towards the middle of next week. So pretty quiet overall for much of the east. That rain's going to stay down into Florida. Not much in the way of an upcoming winter storm coming from the west either. So we'll get a nice little break at times, but the pattern does get a little bit more active with just a few little fronts that are going to swing through. This is another batch of rain, maybe some moderate rain at times. We'll see how this system kind of interacts, if there's some snow possibilities across portions of Quebec, maybe into Newfoundland, portions of Maine, a little bit of lake effect possible. There will be some cold air that comes down at times with this system, and then we're going to get more moisture with another system that will move in at likely the middle to end of next week. So around Thanksgiving, around that travel time, we'll see exactly how it comes together, but there's kind of the beginnings of it by next Wednesday morning. So warmth over the next couple of weeks, staying mainly off across portions of the west. Nothing major cold, but just consistently a little below average across much of the east. Best chance for cold there around the Carolinas. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a great day. And here for NeoWeather, I'm Brian Ivy. Make sure if you're looking for professional weather forecasts to check us out at neoweather.us.